flashback to the ones we had last year that kind of would spiral out of control, and it's hard for a club to fight back when you're putting up big numbers in the first and second, but had an opportunity to keep it close, and we didn't, and then it just kind of got out of hand, and those are the kind you learn from and move on from.
What went sideways for Chris, especially in those first 2 rounds?
Yeah, just not finding a feel for the strike zone. I mean, everything that we've talked about, and really not finding it with any of the pitches. You'd start to get into it again, and you could tell he was feeling some of those front side that wasn't allowing him to get down the mound to allow him to get on top of the ball, and he kept sailing, missing high, and couldn't find the feel for it. And when he did find the plate, he was behind in counts, and good hitters are going to make you pay right there. So just unfortunately ran us into a bind, and pitch count high, and needed to try and figure out if we could salvage it and keep it at 2 runs.
What did you see with Jackson and Brady out of the bullpen?
Yeah, saw some good. And obviously not enough, and they're both in a different spot than they've ever been in, and that's challenging. I get it, but we need them to come in and eat up innings. They did do that. I thought Gabe was really good today. Gabe did a very nice job, but both the other guys have things that they know they need to work on. It's going to come back to fastball command, and then a couple times it was getting into good counts, not being able to put guys away with secondaries that they left too much on the plate. So, it's always hard. Young pitchers, and they get amped up that first outing, first time out. And that's part of learning, and unfortunately it cost some runs today.
You mentioned sort of the good and the bad. I mean, with Jackson, that second inning, I think that he finished with a strikeout of Ramirez. Was there something in particular that you noticed from that inning that maybe you can build on?
Yeah, I'd say Jackson's second and Brady's last, both, and they both have plus pitches. They both have really good fastballs with good movement. Jackson's changeup helped him. He got flat on a couple of them and got hit a little bit, but when he executed, he got the swing and miss, and same with Brady's slider. But he was pulling the fastball a little bit that just got him into where he couldn't feel like he was making the fine pitches that he needed to make. But both of them showed some of what we know they can do. It's just going to be doing it on a more consistent basis.
Pitch that Clark threw to Mercado, it seemed like it was below the zone too. Is it just that's a good swing, or what did you see?
Yeah, a ball backed up. It was a slider that stayed to the inner part. You're trying to hit it middle to the outside part of the plate, and he put a good swing on it in a big situation after he just swung through a good one. A tough spot for Taylor too. I don't think he's typically thinking that he's going to be the guy to go to in the first, and I didn't give him a big heads up on him being the guy there. You don't necessarily want to do a whole lot of talking about needing somebody in the first, but we are going to have guys that are going to be able to bail us out and carry us a little bit. He's going to do a really good job in that role. We watched it just yesterday, and he's going to be able to get us out of some binds, but unfortunately just one pitch that didn't do what it wanted to do.